3 months ago, I did a story about Ripple Labs and Stellar Development being chosen as finalists for a BIS, Bank of International Settlements project. Well, guess what, everyone? That project comes to completion here soon. We've got that and more in this video. So let's leave this screen and go into this one. We got the heat map up right now, and XLM and XRP are going to highlight today's video. XLM right now sitting at 12 cents, up just 0.4% over the last 24 hours. XRP, a 5% pullback almost in the last 24 hours, sitting at 45.8%. We've seen that XRP has gotten some big pumps lately with news regarding their XRP SEC case, but don't freak out, everyone. I think this case is going to go on for quite a while. Bitcoin right now at 19,154, down just under 1%. Ethereum struggling to hold 1,300 at 1295, down 2.27% in the last 24 hours. So let's start it off with some international news. Kenyan Central Bank raises key rate by 75 basis points. No, this is not something that's only happening in the US, Canada, UK. Nope, this is happening all over the world as central banks are raising rates. Now, as these central banks raise rates, the cost of everything goes up. Why? Because it's all tied to loans. So the cost of businesses, car loans, home equity lines of credit, all that stuff starts going up, which means less available money that can be put into crypto. So this is now affecting more and more countries as we see Kenya now jacking up rates 75 basis points. And we know how impactful those rate hikes are, especially to those in lower income families. It's really sad to see that the Fed has to act with such a heavy hammer because governments around the world aren't helping out with supply chain issues. But that's not our main story today. No, it is not. In fact, I have a second main story that I want to share with you. And let me know in the comments below. And oh yes, I'm going to have a survey which you can answer. I'll have it linked as well as the description below. But US 2022 midterm elections are likely to be swayed by crypto and Web3 enthusiast voters. Real quick here, should I cover the elections on this channel? Non-biased, nope, not going for one way or the other, but just give you all information. How is this election going? And is there any opponents or proponents in there regarding crypto that you need to be informed on? If you want me to cover the elections just for a short time in this channel, let me know in the comments below. But here we go. In a poll conducted by Juan Ventures, over 72% of the voters demanded a more democratized and fair economic system. I think we can all agree with that, with the likes of Gary Gensler in the SEC and their overreach. And now is seeing hope that the Hinman speech is probably going to be blocked yet again. We are at time number 7. Everyone on that case, by the way, time number 7. Also, according to the report, about 1 in every 5 voters holds digital assets, which much more having held digital assets at some time in the last 2 years. The report further suggested that 55% of voters are less likely to vote for Web3 opposing candidates. Now, you have to let me know, do you think right now the crypto influence, the crypto sphere is so big that it could sway elections? There's a lot of money from the cryptoverse flowing into elections. And the majority of the money right now, everyone, is supporting Democrats. The number one donor right now is Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, donating to the Democrats. So does crypto have a big pull? And I've got a weird article for you because guess what? It's not just one-sided. Listen to this, all right? U.S. lawmakers hints at calling for Republican votes in 2022 midterms over crypto policies. Yes, we had Converge 2022 that Danelle Dixon was on the main stage on Friday. Did a good job, by the way. Representative Patrick McHenry said that regulatory clarity for digital assets would be one of his top priorities if he became the next chair of the House Financial Services Committee, pushing over one of our favorite friends. Yep, you know who she is. She almost fell asleep in the last hearing that we covered live on this channel. But here we go. In a pre-recorded message for the attendees at Converge 2022 in San Francisco, McHenry suggested that the goal of a clear regulatory framework for digital assets could develop U.S. lawmakers into that legislation. The Republican lawmaker used terms like bipartisan consensus and support from both parties to concern regulatory frameworks related to digital assets. To ensure that these technologies flourish here in the United States, we need to provide regulatory clarity to the digital asset ecosystem, said McHenry. This will be one of my top priorities if I become the chair of the House Financial Services Committee's next Congress. You have parties on both sides saying, hey, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, we're both pro-crypto, vote for us, and we will do what we can to put those pro-crypto initiatives in while we're sitting in the next session of Congress. So you've got both sides right now politicking for your votes with the premise of Web3. But we got more, everyone. Yep, remember I told you a while ago that Stellar Development Foundation and Ripple Labs was in a Bank of International Settlements, finalist tech sprint program. Guess what, everyone? Well, that due date is coming up. Yep, it is October 12th. And I did a video about this all the way in July 14th, and I had a viewer who commented yesterday, said, hey, Klaus, you know how you did your calendar video of the big dates? You forgot about this one. And I said, hey, you know what? I think I'll make a video about it. So, yep, coverage of this event started July 14th on this channel, but we're going to bring it back because the announcement is going to be made on October 12th. But here we go. 21 teams have been shortlisted out of almost 100 teams worldwide. Competition attracted proposals from a diverse range of competing organizations and teams. Winners will be announced ahead of the G20 Summit. All right, and here is the list of teams. All right, so problem statement number one, building an effective, robust means to issue, distribute, and transfer CBDCs. And I understand people's concerns where CBDCs can be a way of controlling the public, especially if it is too dirty and there's not, a little bit of hiddenness going on here. You guys know what I'm talking about, China's CBDC project. But here we go. In that problem statement number one, you have Ripple, here we go, and SEA, Stellar eCurrency, and ANDS. I will have the list up here on the screen for the other two projects. Problem statement number two, solutions to enable financial conclusion. And here we go, problem statement number three, improving connectivity and interoperability. So we have banks all over the globe jacking up rates, 75 basis points right there. See, it's not just the United States and developed countries. All over the place, they're having to raise rates to deal with inflation problems. Inflation problems caused by these same governments who decided, hey, instead of fixing things, let's just print a whole bunch of money and hopefully shut people up with the extra fiat that we're shoving down their throats. We're seeing the issues of it now as the ripple effects have taken a few years to hit us really, really hard. But hey, everyone, we're dealing with bad economic policy right now because of what's happened in the past. We've got Bank of International Settlements contest where Ripple Labs and Stellar Development Foundation are both finalists in this. I will be sure to share that with you ahead of the G20 Summit. And we also have politicians out there from both sides of the aisle saying, hey, I'm pro-crypto, vote for me. I'll do what I can when I'm in office. Interesting stuff out there, but definitely let me know, should I cover the election short term on this channel? A few live streams here, especially some of these candidates that are very, very pro or anti-crypto. Sherman, sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. But thank you very much for watching this video. And if you want to learn more about cool Web3 crypto stuff on this channel, check out this video right here. Thank you again for watching and have a great rest of your day.